Frannie is very much a no-nonsense director. She's so honest and she's so direct.
Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Let's just keep going because we'll refine this as we continue to run it. We don't need to do all the detail work.
And she knows exactly what she wants, and that's so helpful as an actor. Just her clarity. I love her clarity and her kindness.
I was in Othello playing Desdemona in college, which was its own wonderful experience. And then several years ago, running my Shakespeare in Prison program, got these amazing opportunities to work with the play with incarcerated people and gain this perspective on the play that there's no way I would have had otherwise, because I just don't have the perspective that those folks do.
Her father's eyes up closed as oaks. He thought it was witchcraft. But I am much to blame. I humbly beseech you for loving you too much.
I always wrestled with, and most people wrestle with, what the heck is going on with Iago, what motivates him. Is this guy just a sociopath? And I never knew, and I hadn't even honestly tried to put that much effort into figuring it out. And then these women that I worked on with at first, several of them said, well, he's just an addict. And I said, what do you mean? They said, well, he is on a quest for power or chaos or what have you, and he's just always looking for that next fix. He doesn't necessarily even have an end game. After a certain point of time, it's just about what do I have to do next to get the power, the revenge, or the chaos that I want. This is actually really interesting. I really like this. I really like this because there's space here. I think, why don't we have, you're gonna all want to stay in the aisle, right? There are people over here. They said Cassio's an enormous hypocrite. And I look in the text more deeply. Yes, he is.
I think something that makes Frannie a really great director is her passion for Shakespeare. She is one of the most passionate, I guess, Shakespearean scholars. I would give her that title. She's incredibly informed and just has such a love for the text and just finding out, learning new things about the text and relearning things about the text, just kind of seeing things in a new light that previously she had looked at one way and now looks at a completely different way, and it just makes the scene make a whole lot more sense in whatever context we're putting it in.
It is done at your request, but let her live.
Oh, damn her. Luke Minx, damn her, damn her, damn her.
Working with Frannie definitely knows what she wants, and I really appreciate that in the director. She's not afraid to tell you where you need to be. She's someone that you can trust.
Some busy and insinuating rogue, some cogging, cousining slave to get some office hath not devised this slander. I'll be hanged else.
Fie, there is no such man. It is impossible.
Being able to see Emilia in a way where she's not weak, and the strength also doesn't come out of nowhere, because this is probably a person with PTSD.
Yes, and then spin him. Okay, so
Frannie and I kind of have known each other. We're both, in the theater community here, and I've, seen her socially, but I've never worked for her before. But she invited me to come audition for this, and so working with her has been a lot of fun. She is incredible with the text. She understands not only the emotional basis behind it, but also how Shakespeare uses language to convey what he wants done, as in, beats and like absence of dialogue and that kind of thing, and is one of the most attentive to those kind of details directors I've ever worked with.
you told a lie. An odious, damned lie upon my soul, a lie, a wicked lie.
Iago is essentially always telling the truth. His timing is just weird so he can manipulate people as part of that addiction. And so where there are many people who have not been incarcerated who have experienced these things, being in these environments for these concentrated periods of time, looking at these plays over such, and this play over such a long period of time with these folks, really drives home a lot of that and gives a very different interpretation that is rooted in the text, because it's always rooted in the text.